Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you how to play and a full playthrough of Dragon and Rider. This is a really quick game, very easy to learn, great filler game. It's less than 10 minutes to play, and it would be a great game if you, I know people sometimes take games when they're going to be at a restaurant and they know they'll be waiting a while. This would be a perfect game for that. It doesn't take that much space. Or you could take it camping. It's just a perfect little filler game and very easy to learn. Right now it's in Kickstarter. I think it's near the end of the Kickstarter. That's going for a couple more days, right? Mm-hmm. The Kickstarter. So we're going to show you how to play and do a quick playthrough. It'll probably take me longer to explain it than the actual game takes. But each player, I'm blue, he's red. We're in a 2-player variant mode, so you can play either with 2 players or 4 players. If you're playing with 4 players, it's teams of 2. One person is the dragon, one person is the rider. And it's basically like a rock, paper, scissors type game where charge trumps, let me get this. Charge trumps ranged, and ranged trumps dodge, and dodge trumps charge. So it's like, and they have these little reference cards that helps you remember all that. So basically, you start out with 35 HP each player. We have our hit point tracker cards. When you get down to 0, you've lost, and it goes very quickly. Because if you get a domination power level, you've hit them for like 21 points, I think 22. It was, or 22 points. And then if you get a bonus, it could be more. So basically, in a 2-player game, we switched it up a little to make it more random. In the book, it sounded like you could be, because normally in a 4-player game, you don't know what the other person's doing. One's the dragon, one's the rider. And the whole point is you're picking cards, hoping, oh, I matched. That was luck. I did not set that up. But see, they're both dodge. So you're trying to hopefully pick the same 2. See, these would be different. The same 2 attack cards. If you do pick 2 different ones, the one with the higher hit power trumps. So the charge attack would be the dominant one. So to make it random, we are
playing the dragon.
We're playing the dragon, and the rider, we're just choosing one random. And that, to us, that makes it more fun. But you can play it if you want to know both what you're playing, but then you're going to always match. So that kind of, to me, takes some of the randomness out of the game that it's supposed to have. So basically, you start out with, and it has your phases. There's the dragon stance phase, the rider planning stage, the dragon planning stage, the reveal, and the resolution. The dragon stance phase, there's 3 cards: dodge, ranged, and charge attack. So basically, you're hoping the dominant attack card that ends up winning down in your dragon and rider card matches. You're hoping it matches the stance card you chose. So this isn't random. These you can choose. And there's bonuses if they match. So say I pick dodge, and dodge happens to be the attack card that wins out. My bonus is I'm immune to damage. So whatever damage he gives me, I don't get it. And it does +2 damage to enemies for any damage I may be able to do to them. And this is if not countered by an opponent. See, these only come into play, these bonuses, if your combat card countered your opponent's and your attack card matches the stance card. So if you play dodge, you would either had to have matched both of yours of dodge, or if they don't match, actually there's no way, because dodge is 1, it's the lowest. There's 3, 2, 1. So for this to match, you would have had to match both the dragon and the rider. If you happen to have a charge, which is 3, the number 3 here, the charge would beat out the dodge, because the dodge is 1, the charge is 3. So in this instance, the dragon's attack card would be the dominant, and that would be the attack card you're playing with, and it matched the charge attack. So you also had to have countered your opponent for this to be active. So I believe, isn't that right? You have to count for that to be active. You have to both counter your opponent and match. Let me make sure I read that right. I'm questioning myself now. Sometimes when they're easier, it makes you actually question yourself more because you breeze through it. Where is that? Oh, stances. They only come in effect. Your active combat card matches a stance, and the active combat card is not countered by. Okay, yeah, so you don't have to counter your opponent, but you can't be countered by your opponent. He can't trump you. So if I had charge, he wouldn't be. If he played dodge, which counters charge, my bonus wouldn't come in play. But if he didn't counter me and I match, I get to do this bonus. The charge is +2 damage to enemies, +2 whatever ended up being down here. And the factors, you just ask yourself this question: did you and your partner play the same counter card? If yes, check here or check here. You're either unity or domination. Then the next question is, did your team's active combat card counter your opponent's? Did it trump it, basically? So if it did, it would be a check. You'd be domination. That's the highest power damage. It would be 22 +2, so you would hit them for 24. If you didn't trump them, then it would be the unity, because you did yes on your card's match, but X on did you counter your opponent. So the unity, and they go in the same order as your card. You can see there's panic, unity, opportunity, and domination. So you would only do 8 damage plus the 2. So you would have 10 damage to them. So you basically just match them. You match them up, you answer the questions, and that decides which power level you're at. Very simple. Get my cards back in order here. So at first, we each simultaneously, secretly choose one of our stances, and then at the same time we reveal it. Then we go through our attack cards. The dragon ones we look at and we decide which one. The rider card we make random, and then you also turn up. This is more for information. It's called the, what is it called? The command, rider's command. So the card you didn't choose, one of these, you can reveal to your opponent so they know that I didn't play dodge, and I know that he didn't do charge attack for his rider. So we both know that we didn't match our stance card because we picked those at random, and then we reveal our 2 cards. I didn't match, he didn't match. So my dominant, I have ranged and dodge. So range beats out dodge. So ranged attack is the one, my attack card that won out. It did not match my stance. I don't get a bonus. His is charge and ranged. Charge has a 3, range has a 2. So his charge beat out the ranged. So he is a charge, and charge trumps range based on this little circle here. So he did combat me. So I didn't match the same card as my opponent, so that's an X there. If I had combated his combat card, if I countered my opponent, is what they say, that would have been a opportunity power level, but I didn't. So I'm in panic level because I didn't countered their card, and I didn't match. So I could only do 2 damage on mine. So he did counter my card. He didn't match. So he's on X here.
Opportunity.
So he's opportunity level. So the 3rd row down. He would do 10 damage.
Plus 2.
And he matched his stance. So plus 2. So he would do 12 damage to me. There's certain cards, the dodge. If you do happen to play the dodge card, you'll see on the bottom it says ability, all damage done with dodge is unblockable and irreducible. So if you do happen to attack your opponent with the dodge, they can't block it and they can't reduce the damage. And the times when this takes an effect, here's your HP tracker. You start at 35. So there's some cards that allow you to heal. If you don't use, it's this one, the dodge. So if you don't use...
Not the dodge, it's the...
Oh, no. This one does allow you to heal as the bonus.
Range.
Oh, okay. Range, any unused blocks you heal with. But the dodge also, one of the bonuses is it heals you. So if you're ever in this range, 40 to 45 HP, you do plus 1 damage to your enemy. So that only affects your enemy, not you. Because there's some cards where you deal damage to yourself and your enemy. The range 26 through 35 is normal damage. There's no special effects. 16 through 25, it's minus damage dealt, and that means damage dealt to both yourself and your opponent. I'm trying to find the cards where you... So yeah, the damage they dealt to you and the damage you dealt to them is minus 1. 6 through 15, it's minus 2 damage dealt. Same thing. It's both to your enemy and the damage you take is minus 2. On the bottom rung, the 0 through 5, when you're almost dead basically, it's plus 2 damage to your enemies. So that only affects your enemies. So those are easy to see. It's right there on your point tracker, so you could see when that triggers. And each card has the abilities clearly spelled out.
Your energy, your heal, your hit points.
35.
I hit you 12.
We were just practicing.
Oh.
It's like, what? I was just showing them. I don't know what you were talking about.
All right.
Okay, so that's pretty much it. It's a very easy game. Hopefully I explained that well. Okay, so we're going to start playing, and you're going to see how fast this game goes. And you have your reference card, which makes it very easy to know what's going on. So first we pick our dragon stance. This is not random. We get to choose. And they all have special bonuses, so you just decide which one you hope wins out. And then we simultaneously show them. So he's going for range. I'm going for range. He's going for dodge. So if he gets his, I will counter him. Okay, so the dragon one, then you choose your dragon and rider attack. The dragon one we look at. And then the rider one, it's our own variant. We make it random. Okay? Oh, and then we put one rider card. We turn that face up as information so we know which one is not chosen. I did not match. Neither did Anthony. My charge attack trumps my range. So the range goes away. And his range trumped. So we did not, neither of us matched our stance. So that, we won't get the bonus. So my charge combats, it counters his. So I did counter his.
No, the range counters the sword. See?
Yeah. No, it doesn't.
Range counters sword.
Oh, that is going up. I was looking this way. It's going clockwise. I said that wrong. I was going counterclockwise. Because so he
So I got opportunity.
He countered mine. So he did that. He didn't match. So he did counter my card, but he didn't get opportunity, or he didn't get the match. So he did opportunity.
Yeah, so I did 4 damage and 3 block.
Okay. And I did not match, did not counter. So I'm in panic mode. So I do 4 self-damage and 4 damage to him.
But I blocked.
How many do you block?
I blocked 3.
So I only do 1 damage to him. I do 4 damage to myself, and you did 4 damage to me, right?
Yep.
So that's 8 damage. So I'm at 27. So yeah, the panic modes, you damage yourself and your opponent. I knew there was one that you did damage to yourself, but I couldn't think of it when I was talking. Okay, so we pull all of our cards back, and we start over each round. Okay? Oh, sorry.
Right? Oh.
Okay, so we're both going for charge. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure what the reason for doing that is, but it's part of the game. So we're not getting lucky on the matches.
Mm.
Okay, so we both, wow, we got the same thing, literally. So our charges we don't counter each other because they're both the same. Mine matched my stance.
So did mine.
And so did his, so we're kind of twinsies there. So, did not match. So we're both on opportunity, right? We didn't match each other, but we didn't counter. So we're both on panic.
Yep.
Right? We're on panic because we did not counter and we didn't match. But we do get to use our stance because we match the stance to our attack card. So it's only +2 damage to enemies. So pretty much we're doing the same damage to each other. We're doing 6 damage to each
10
other.
total.
And 4 to ourselves. So we both take 10 damage. So I'm at 17.
I'm at 24.
So we're both in this level now where it's -1 damage dealt to both, enemy and yourself. Okay. So we pull them all back. We keep picking the same thing. We've been together way too long. Okay.
Yep. Trying to clear my brain because I had it there, the original one.
Okay. Oh, I did not match.
Ooh, I have a chance.
Okay.
Yep.
So he matched. So you could see when they match, they line up the cards with the photo of the image on them. So he matched his cards and he matched his stance and he countered me. So he's going to get a domination hit. See, because my charge beat out my ranged because it's got a 3 and this is a 2. And ranged counters charge. So yeah, he got domination. So he's going to hit me for
8.
8 plus. Okay, so he gets to heal. He might get to heal. So he hits me for 8, but it's -1 damage. So he hits me for 7. So I'm at 10. And then I did not match or counters. I'm in panic mode. So I deal 4 damage myself, but it would be 3. And I deal 3 damage to him because it's -1, but he blocks it.
Yes, I blocked 6, 7, 8. So 8. So I actually heal.
Yeah, he gets to heal for that because the ranged card added 2 blocks and any unused.
So I'm at 29.
any unused blocks heals him. So, yeah, he had a good turn.
All right.
You beat me the last game too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lucky at this game. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay, lucky.
You want to pick your fate?
No. That would be even better if we randomly picked each other. Maybe we should do that next time.
I didn't get it.
Okay, so I matched. I matched my stance. Did I counter you?
My 3. Nope.
Okay, so I didn't counter him, but he didn't. You did counter me, right?
Yep.
So I don't get my bonus because he countered me. Boo. Okay, but I did match. So I'm in unity phase because I matched, but he countered me. If I'd countered him, I would have got the domination power level. So in unity level, well, this only has 2 levels.
So you heal 10, damage 2.
Yeah, it's either... Oh, that's weird. It has 2 levels. Okay, so I just heal... No, I'm on the top one. This is domination. I heal 7. I don't do any damage.
Okay.
So the dodge cards are good when you want to heal. So I'm at 14.
Okay, and I have format unit or opportunity. So 10 plus 2, 12 damage.
Okay. And if I got this, I could have been immune. So how much? 12?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at minus 2 damage dealt.
So, yeah,
Do you
10.
say 10? Okay.
Not 12 total, but...
Okay, so 4. So I'm already down to 4 health. But the dodge cards are good for healing and preventing if you can match it up. But they're hard because they're only a 1. So it's kind of hard to... Unless you match them, you're not going to be able to play those. Because they're always going to be trumped out by the other 2. Okay. Ready?
Try and finish her off.
He's probably going to finish me. Oh, I need to do this random.
Feel like Mortal Kombat. Finish her.
Did you put your command card?
50-50 chance.
Ready?
Yeah.
Did not match.
Oh, you're dead.
Okay, so I did combat his because range combats charge. And I had dodge and range, so range trumps that because it's a 2. But I did not match my stance. So no, I didn't match. But yes, I did combat, so I'm on opportunity. So I block 3, and I do 4 damage. I actually do 6 damage, because it's plus 2 damage.
So I'm at 23.
Okay? And I block 3. How much damage are you doing to me?
I'm at unity, right?
Yes.
So 8 plus 2, 10.
Okay, so, yep, he got me. So you saw how quick that game is, because he did 7 damage to me, so I'm at negative damage. So this is easy game. Hopefully I feel like I was making it more difficult as explaining it. I hope not. I hope I was explaining it well. This is on Kickstarter right now. I think it's how much is it?
I don't remember.
I can't remember. It's a very inexpensive game. I do know that. So definitely you might want to check this one out if you're looking for a quick filler game. It is all luck based, but sometimes that's a good thing. You don't always want to have your difficult strategy games. If you just want like kind of a no-brainer game that you just to fill some time, I mean, you could like play 10 of these games in an hour. So it's called Dragon and Rider. We will put the Kickstarter link in the description so you can check it out. We hope you enjoyed this video. And do you have anything to say? So if you like this video, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied. And we look forward to seeing you next time.